The Hazbin Hotel Season 2 trailer and release date have just leaked, and the news points straight to October 29th. Yes, that's right, fans may not have to wait until next year after all, because everything we've just learned suggests that Season 2 could be arriving far sooner than anyone expected. This is more than just a rumor. This is the kind of leak that shakes an entire fandom, the kind that makes you double-check the calendar and wonder if you're dreaming. And the craziest part? The leak doesn't just give us a date, it also teases huge revelations about the future of Hazbin Hotel, including Alastor's mysterious backstory finally being explored. So before we dive deep into the chaos surrounding this leak, let's break it down step by step and uncover what this all means for the series, the characters, and the fans. The leak first appeared on a small but trusted animation forum, where screenshots supposedly from Prime Video's internal scheduling page began circulating late last night. At first, many brushed it off as fake. After all, Hazbin Hotel's production has always been a closely guarded secret, but what turned everyone's heads was the uncanny detail in the screenshots. Not only did they list October 29th as the release day, but they also referenced a teaser trailer prepared for distribution across social media within the same week. Within hours, other sources began backing up the claim, including 2 accounts that have leaked accurate Amazon release windows before. Now fans everywhere are buzzing with speculation. Could Prime Video really be about to surprise drop a trailer this close to Halloween, tying perfectly into the spooky theme of the show? If true, this would be one of the boldest marketing moves for an animated series in years, and honestly, it fits Hazbin Hotel's chaotic energy like a glove. After all, this series is no stranger to shocking us, and Prime might have decided the best way to keep momentum going after Season 1's record-breaking success was to drop Season 2 in a way nobody saw coming. Imagine waking up one day and suddenly finding yourself checking back into the Hazbin Hotel sooner than you ever dared to hope. It sounds too good to be real, but that's exactly why fans can't stop talking about it. If this leak is real, it changes everything we thought we knew about Hazbin Hotel's release schedule, and the timing couldn't be more perfect. Season 1 already proved itself as one of Prime Video's biggest animated hits of all time, shattering records and instantly becoming a fan favorite, but fans were prepared to wait until 2025 for the next installment. That's why the October 29th date feels so shocking. It suggests that the team at A24 and Prime Video have been working quietly behind the scenes, keeping progress on Season 2 under wraps, while everyone assumed it was still in early production. Remember, voice recording for the new season began in January 2024, which means animation would have been steadily moving forward throughout the year. Add to that the possibility that the studio streamlined their workflow after finishing Season 1, and suddenly it doesn't feel impossible that Season 2 could be closer to completion than anyone guessed. And what better time to drop a trailer than right before Halloween, when the world is in the mood for the spooky, stylish, and chaotic energy that Hazbin Hotel delivers so well? This leak almost feels planned, like a carefully staged move to ignite the fandom's excitement and create a storm of speculation across social media. But the leak isn't just about the date, it also hints at the content of the trailer itself. According to whispers from those who claim to have seen snippets, the teaser doesn't just give us a flashy montage or a quick reminder of our favorite characters. Instead, it allegedly focuses on 2 massive reveals: the return of Vox as the main antagonist of Season 2, and the long-awaited setup for Alastor's backstory. That second point is what's driving fans into overdrive, because ever since Vivian Medrano confirmed at San Diego Comic-Con that Alastor's past would be explored in the future, people have been desperate to know when it would happen. Could Season 2 actually be the moment where his mysterious origins finally come into play? The leaked description suggests we'll see glimpses of Alastor in a new light, hinting at the forces that shaped him long before he became the radio demon. If true, this would mark the most significant expansion of Hazbin Hotel's lore yet, and it explains why the creators might want to keep the trailer under tight wraps until the very last moment. A reveal of this scale doesn't just hype a season, it cements Hazbin Hotel's status as one of the most ambitious animated series of our time. Now, if we're to believe this leak, we're not just getting a trailer that teases new footage, we're also being given a sneak peek into some major plot details that could change everything about Hazbin Hotel's universe. It's clear that Season 2 is aiming to push the boundaries of what we thought was possible for the show, and the confirmation that Alastor's backstory is finally being explored only makes things more exciting. Alastor, or the Radio Demon, has been one of the most mysterious and fascinating characters since Hazbin Hotel first hit the screen. He's charming, creepy, and absolutely menacing. The kind of character whose every word feels like it has a deeper, darker meaning. Fans have spent years speculating about his origins, from the possibility that he might have been an ordinary human before his fall to hell, to darker theories involving his rise to power and the twisted nature of his reign. And now, according to these leaks, the show is finally going to pull back the curtain and reveal who Alastor really is. What makes this such a huge deal isn't just the reveal itself, it's the timing. Alastor has always been a central figure in the show, yet his past has remained shrouded in mystery, adding layers of intrigue and suspense to every scene he appears in. Now, with Season 2 set to dive deeper into his backstory, we're bound to see more of the depths of hell that we've only scratched the surface of. The creators have always hinted that Alastor's true story is one that will change everything we think we know about his character, and if the leak is to be believed, the season will explore his transformation from a figure of fear and power to a more complex, multi-dimensional character. Is he a villain, a tragic hero, or something entirely different? Fans are already on the edge of their seats, hoping that this deep dive will finally answer some of their burning questions about Alastor's true motivations and what made him into the monster he is today. But Alastor isn't the only character who's about to get some serious attention. According to the leak, Season 2 will also shine a spotlight on the rest of the core cast, diving deeper into their relationships and backstories. Charlie Morningstar, the optimistic princess of hell, is going to face even bigger challenges as she works to rehabilitate the souls of hell's most dangerous sinners. The hotel's mission will expand beyond simply running a haven for sinners. It's going to delve into what it really means to rehabilitate in a place where every action is dictated by personal demons and past sins. And with a new season comes new dynamics, and it looks like the stakes will be higher than ever. If the leaked details are accurate, Season 2's story arc will introduce even darker elements to the show, something the creators have promised since the very beginning. According to Vivienne Medrano herself, the second season will explore more of hell and its various factions, offering an opportunity for even more world-building than the first. If you thought the first season already gave us a rich, complex depiction of hell, you're in for a treat. The leaked trailer description even mentions new territories in hell, meaning that we're likely about to discover entirely new areas of the underworld that we've never seen before. These could be regions controlled by other powerful beings, or places that are so dark and twisted they've been avoided until now. Either way, it's clear that the scope of the show is about to expand in a big way, and fans are eagerly awaiting every new detail. But let's talk about the villain. If you've been keeping up with the show, you know that Hazbin Hotel's antagonists have been just as captivating as its protagonists. From the intense showdown with Lucifer to the complex motivations of characters like Alastor, the show's villains are never just evil for evil's sake. It's been confirmed that Vox will be the primary antagonist of Season 2, and this brings with it a host of intriguing possibilities. Vox, the digital overlord, has always had a connection to the more modern technological side of hell, and his villainy seems to blend the old-world power of traditional demons with the cold, calculating nature of modern tech. How will Vox challenge Charlie in her mission to rehabilitate sinners? What's his connection to Alastor and other powerful figures in hell? Fans are already theorizing about Vox's ultimate plan and how it will shape the story moving forward. The other exciting development here is the potential for more world building. Hazbin Hotel has always stood out because of its unique take on hell, a place where demons are not just mindless torturers, but beings with complex personalities, aspirations, and struggles. Season 2 seems poised to further explore this world, diving into different factions and territories of hell. This adds so much potential for new stories, characters, and conflicts. Let's shift gears for a moment and talk about the exciting possibilities that could come with the leaked trailer and the world building in Hazbin Hotel Season 2. The leak might not just be hinting at returning characters and plot lines, it also teases the introduction of new faces who could completely shake up the dynamics of the show. And knowing Hazbin Hotel, these new characters won't just be side players. They'll bring chaos, drama, and fresh conflict to the already convoluted relationships in the hotel. Season 1 set the stage for a diverse and twisted cast of characters, but Season 2 seems poised to expand that roster even further. We've already seen a few new faces in the promotional material leading up to this season, but it's clear that more unexpected characters are on the horizon. One of the most exciting aspects of this new batch of characters will be their interactions with the core team of Charlie, Alastor, Angel Dust, and the rest. Hazbin Hotel is known for its complex character relationships. It's not just about good versus evil or sinners versus angels. The show thrives on its morally gray characters, and Season 2 is set to dive deeper into these dynamics, especially as Charlie's mission faces even more hurdles. Could some of these new characters be potential allies? Or will they join forces with Vox, the antagonist, and create even more tension within Hell? The new characters will add layers of complexity to the world we've already come to know, making the stakes feel even higher. Expect alliances to shift, loyalties to be tested, and betrayals that will send shockwaves through the hotel's halls. This world building is incredibly important for Hazbin Hotel as a whole. Up until now, we've only seen small pockets of Hell. The hotel, the streets surrounding it, and glimpses of various characters' backgrounds. But Season 2 seems to be ready to broaden the scope of Hell itself, as hinted by the leaked details about new regions, factions, and powers in play. One of the biggest revelations from the leak is that we will get a closer look at the different parts of Hell and the various beings that control them. This could open the door for entire new areas of the underworld that we've never seen before, and I'm talking about places so dark, so twisted, they might challenge everything we thought we knew about this show. Fans are already theorizing that we could see Hell's corporate structures, rivalries between the powerful demon lords, or even areas that represent unique levels of punishment or torment. One of the leak's more intriguing mentions is the possibility of exploring different factions and subcultures within Hell. Up until now, we've seen a few established groups like the sinners Charlie wants to help, but imagine a world where Hell isn't just a chaotic free-for-all. What if there are hidden organizations, like Hell's bureaucracy, that control everything with cold, calculating precision? What if there are rebel groups that oppose the existing powers in Hell and want to overthrow the system? These kinds of complex storylines would add depth to the series, pushing it beyond simple good versus evil conflicts. In fact, the expanded scope could mean that Season 2 won't just focus on Charlie's hotel and the rehabilitation process, but could also open up a larger narrative involving a battle for power in Hell itself. Imagine the impact on the hotel's progress if an entire faction of demons or fallen souls came together to try and take down Charlie's mission. This could completely change the direction of the series, creating new allies, enemies, and challenges for everyone involved. One fan-favorite theory that might become reality thanks to this leak is the potential rise of new antagonists. And it's not just Vox. If Season 2 is going to explore new regions and new factions, there's a real chance that we could see other powerful demons or even fallen angels taking center stage as threats to Charlie's goals. Hazbin Hotel has always toyed with the idea of demons with wildly different motivations, and if the show introduces rival factions with their own agendas, it could create a fascinating dynamic of shifting alliances, betrayals, and intense drama. Some fans are also theorizing that Vox, with his eerie digital influence, may not be the only antagonist Charlie and her crew will have to contend with. The idea of a multifaceted war within Hell seems to be a growing theory, where factions like Vox's tech-driven empire might find themselves at odds with more traditional classic demons, like Alastor, or even newer figures yet to be introduced. If the creators decide to go down this road, the result could be a full-scale war within Hell that directly impacts Charlie's vision for her hotel and the souls she wants to save. This would raise the stakes for every character involved and add more urgency to the story. As we look towards the grand reveal of Hazbin Hotel Season 2, it's clear that the impact this show has had on the animation world cannot be overstated. From its explosive debut in 2019 with a pilot episode that captured the attention of millions to becoming one of Prime Video's most-watched animated series in 2024, Hazbin Hotel is now a cultural phenomenon. And with the leaked details of Season 2, the excitement has only grown. What started as a quirky, dark comedy about rehabilitating sinners in hell has evolved into something far more ambitious, intricate, and captivating. If the leaks are accurate, Season 2 will elevate Hazbin Hotel to an entirely new level, making it one of the most exciting and unpredictable animated shows in recent memory. But with all this hype, let's take a moment to consider what this season means for the future of the show. Hazbin Hotel has never been just a flash-in-the-pan success. The series was conceived with a long-term vision, and Vivienne Medrano has consistently expressed her desire to expand on the world, characters, and stories we've only glimpsed so far. As we dive deeper into Season 2, it's becoming clear that this is not just the next step in a story. It's the beginning of something much bigger. We're talking about an entire multiverse of hell, filled with factions, rivalries, betrayals, and power struggles. The potential for spin-offs, new shows, or even a shared universe seems more real than ever. And with the announcement that Seasons 3 and 4 are already being teased, Hazbin Hotel looks poised to keep us hooked for years to come. Of course, the October 29th trailer drop will likely be the moment that solidifies whether all the speculation holds true. Up until now, we've only had bits and pieces, leaks, rumors, and fan theories. But when that official trailer lands, we'll finally get a look at what the creators have been working on all this time. Will the Alastor backstory be as explosive as we hope? Will the new characters leave an immediate impact, or will they slowly unravel into something far more sinister? And what about Vox, the new antagonist? How will his digital influence clash with Charlie's more old-school methods of rehabilitation? Will we see the rise of new factions and new powers in hell that could completely alter the balance of power? But perhaps the most important question on everyone's mind is this: will Charlie Morningstar and her hotel survive the coming chaos, or is the dream of rehabilitation doomed to fail? Season 1 gave us a glimpse of her ambitious plan, but Season 2 will likely test her resolve like never before. With new enemies, shifting alliances, and an increasingly complicated world, Charlie will be faced with more difficult decisions, and these decisions will have long-lasting consequences, not just for her hotel, but for the souls of hell that she so desperately wants to save. The tension is already palpable, and with Vox and possibly even other powers threatening her mission, the stakes couldn't be higher. The impact of Hazbin Hotel Season 2 will extend far beyond just the characters and plot. It will change the way we think about animated series as a whole. The creativity and artistry behind the animation are already top tier, but Season 2 promises to bring even more visually stunning sequences to the table. Whether it's new settings, epic battles, or unexpected twists, Hazbin Hotel is known for pushing the envelope when it comes to both story and animation. And with the expanded scope of the series, it's likely that we'll be treated to some of the most visually dynamic scenes in modern animation. If you've been following the journey of Hazbin Hotel from the very beginning, you know that the show has always been about breaking boundaries. Its unique blend of dark humor, edgy characters, and shocking twists has set it apart from other animated series, and Season 2 is no exception. With all the new information coming to light, it's safe to say that this season will be unlike anything we've seen before, a true testament to the vision of Vivienne Medrano and her team. Fans have been waiting for this moment for years. Since the pilot dropped in 2019, the fandom has been waiting for updates, leaks, trailers, and anything that would give them a glimpse into what comes next. And now, it feels like the floodgates are finally opening. The reveal of Vox as the primary antagonist, the Alastor backstory, the expanded world-building of hell, it's everything fans have been dreaming about and more. But let's not forget the most important thing. This is just the beginning. Hazbin Hotel isn't just a one-off show, it's a universe that's ready to unfold before our eyes. The show's creators have always had grand plans, and now we're finally beginning to see them come to fruition. But here's the kicker. The biggest question of all still remains unanswered. How far are the creators willing to take this story?